Have you ever thought about what is the fastest motorcycle in the world? We're talking not about just fast motorcycles but about the most powerful and mega fast bikes able to speed up to unbelievable 220 miles per hour. We've collected the list of top 10 fastest bikes of 2020, including legendary Dodge Tomahawk with incredibly powerful engine 500 horsepower at 5600 RPMs. Motorcycles, don't we just love them? The faster they get, the more our hearts pound. They have the power to make the manliest of man into a little boy. They just have that undefinable sense of excitement we all want and beg for. However, with the plethora of bikes out there, the right one is often hard to pick. There are so many types of bikes out there, like superbikes, muscles, scooters, etc. Getting into picking the choicest of the lot from each type will take a while, so we decided to give you a quick look at the fastest motorcycles in the world in 2020. If you're looking for a bike that gets the adrenaline pumping, and have the means to buy them, then this is the right place for you. The following is a list of the 10 fastest motorcycles in the world for the year 2020. 10. BMW K1200S, top speed, 174 miles per hour. If the bike at number 10 is this fast, you know what to expect from the rest. BMW designed this bike to be lightweight and agile, thus making it extremely easy to handle. The powerhouse of this bike, that is its engine, is a 1157cc 4-cylindered inline with an inbuilt transmission. The engine is mounted diagonally and this ensures a low center of gravity. This bike can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.2 seconds. The brakes on this bike are very effective. Its EVO brakes coupled with the partially integrated BMW Motorrad Integral ABS is what gives it its greatness. The bike achieves a max power of 164 horsepower at 10,250 RPMs and max torque of 129 Nm at 8,250 RPMs. 9. Aprilia RSV 1000 mil, top speed, 175 miles per hour. This bike was manufactured during 1998 to 2000. What makes the mill special is that it is still very much in use. This bike runs on a 998cc liquid-cooled engine. Further, the engine has a Rotax V-twin installed at 60 degrees, making it more compact. However, this leaves it more prone to vibrations, which are countered by Aprilia's ADVC. This bike is extremely smooth in its running and can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. The Aprilia RSV 1000 mil when released exceeded everyone's expectation and achieves a max power of 141.3 horsepower at 10,000 RPMs and max torque at 107 Nm at 5,500 RPMs. 8. MV Agusta F4 1000R, top speed, 185 miles per hour. 1000 cc's of raw power is what drives this bike forward and makes it a heartthrob among bikers. The handling on this bike is gorgeous, cutting through corners like a knife does butter. It has a short-stroke motor and a light crankshaft, making sure that acceleration is never a problem. This bike clocks 0 to 60 in just about 2.7 seconds, and that just shows you how fast it can go. The 8-level traction control on it gives you the ability for great handling even at such speeds. The MV Agusta F4 1000R achieves a max power of 174 horsepower and max torque of 115 Nm at 10,000 RPMs. 7. Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R, top speed, 186 miles per hour. This bike is simply amazing, and we're sure you'll be wondering why this is at 7th. Simply because there are faster bikes. However, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R looks like a beast. Let's make it clear. Not many bikes can compare with this one on the looks and form factor. However, looks aren't what we're interested in. It's the beast inside the beast, the engine. 1441 cc's of power with an inline-4 motor gives the bike its zip. The 3-level traction control system is helpful to get the bike under control quickly. The best part of the bike, however, is the fact that even on Gear 6, at speeds of 50 to 60, the bike runs smooth. This bike goes from 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds and hits at a max power of 108 kilowatts at 10,500 RPMs. 6. BMW S1000R, top speed, 190 miles per hour. Question: how fast are these bikes going to get? This bike carries a 999cc 16-valve motor engine with a new intake cam and lighter inlet valves as compared to its predecessor. The BMW S1000 is designed for speed, with a really light frame. The weight of the bike is 4 kgs lesser than the previous one and has the updated semi-active suspension pack of the HP4's dynamic damping control. The BMW S1000R can go 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. Even at these speeds, the new power curve on the bike allows for turning to be nice and easy. Features like ABS, cruise control etc. show that the bike is street-friendly too. It reaches its max power of 195.2 horsepower at 13,500 RPMs. 5. Honda CBR 1120 Blackbird, top speed, 190 miles per hour. The Blackbird is a revival bike that left its glorious past to make a better one. With some little tweaks to the previous one launched in 1996, it's back to its former glory, if not better. Packing an 1137cc's liquid-cooled inline four-cylindered engine, speed is at its beck and call. The higher the RPM, the smoother this bike can go. Hitting 0 to 60 in about 2.8 seconds, the Honda CBR 1120 Blackbird is a precision instrument meant for speed. What it may lack in ride quality it makes up for in build and reliability. It hits at the max power of 153 horsepower at 10,000 RPMs. 4. Kawasaki Ninja H2R, top speed, 222 miles per hour. This one is another beast in the form of a bike. With a 998cc's liquid-cooled 4-stroke inline 4 DOHC 16-valve engine, this thing can go fast, and we mean fast. Due to its speed, Kawasaki managed to install an electronic rider support suite. It has the Kawasaki Traction Control, Kawasaki Intelligent Anti-Lock Brake System, Kawasaki Engine Brake Control and Kawasaki Launch Control Mode. These, apart from protection, keep the bike running smooth. The Kawasaki Ninja H2R hits 60 in a mere 2.5 seconds. Now, that is fast. The bike hits at max power of 197.3 brake horsepower at 11,000 RPMs. 3. MTT Turbine Superbike Y2K, top speed, 227 miles per hour. This bike is one of the most powerful production motorcycles. This beauty features the Rolls-Royce 250C 18 turbo shaft engine with a 2-speed semi-automatic transmission. This bike can get from 0 to 60 in just 2.5 seconds. That's probably the time you took to finish reading this sentence at the normal pace of reading. Go ahead, try it. The MTT Turbine Superbike Y2K hits its max power of 320 horsepower at 52,000 RPMs. 2. Suzuki Hayabusa, top speed, 248 miles per hour. With 1340cc, it is a 4-cylinder short-stroke DOHC 16-valve engine that truly lives up to its hype. The Suzuki dual-throttle valve ensures peak engine performance at all times. This bike gives you the leverage to tweak its settings to its optimal with the ride-by-wire system combined with the Suzuki Drive Mode selector. The Suzuki Hayabusa hits 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds and its clutch assist system, that is the Suzuki Clutch Assist System, helps reduce back torque. It hits its max power of 197 horsepower at 6750 RPMs. 1. Dodge Tomahawk, top speed, 350 miles per hour. Even cars have a hard time keeping up with such raw speed. This superbike carries within it an 8277cc's 10-valve, 4-stroke engine that is simply a dream. The Dodge Tomahawk has 4 wheels and each of them has its own suspension. Also, this is the same engine found in the 8.3-litre V10 Dodge Viper SRT10. The transmission on this bike is a 2-speed manual toe shift and uses the traditional chain and sprocket system. The place that was supposed to house the headlights is actually a throttle intake and the bike also has a cooling system placed behind the intake manifold. The Dodge Tomahawk has no rival to this day, however, due to its four wheels and a few other reasons the bike isn't certified for legal use in the USA. It can clock 0 to 60 somewhere in between 1.75 to 2.5 seconds and hits its max power of 500 horsepower at 5,600 RPMs. So, that is the list of the top 10 fastest bikes available out there. With speed comes the factor of safety. These bikes give you the thrill of riding fast, of raw power in your hands, and it feels amazing. However, get your guard up and protect yourself from harm. What if you are driving in a place with absolutely no traffic? Don't try to logic your way out of this. These bikes are meant to be driven fast, so you will drive them fast. That means you will need your complete equipment. That doesn't guarantee complete safety, but it has and will continue to save lives. It's better to be safe than sorry in this regard. Finally, wear a helmet. And thank you so much for watching, and please, like, subscribe and click on the post notification to watch more amazing videos.